forward and people still on what you used to be on. Sometimes, man, you gotta look at people and tell them change the station. That's right, change the station. See, in order for you to get to where I'm at in this quantum field, to come join me on the journey that I'm walking, you gotta change the station. You got to change your frequency. It's time for you to change the programming. Because there's a reason why I'm here and you're there. Although you can still see me, but just know in the quantum, we live in two different fields on two different timelines. Yes, it's possible for us to still cross paths. It's like I said, at some point these timelines intertwine for a certain series of events to happen, and then they separate again. That's why they're parallel. That's why they're parallel to each other. That's why they're parallel universes, or universal, or you could say timelines. So, like I said, sometimes you gotta look at a motherfucker and say, "Hey, change the station." You know what I'm saying? It's simple. It's kind of like I always tell people, your mind is whatever you consume. And if you never consume anything new or different or change your diet, expect the same performance, expect the same outcomes, expect the same thought patterns, expect you to manifest the same things, expect dis-ease or disease in the body, expect mental illness, expect, poor physical health, mental health, just health all the way around. So, you know what I'm saying? Expect these things. No matter what you think that you can do to speed up a process, you can't. The best way for a process to go by fast that you would think is actually getting on the rhythm, getting on the speed of it, adjusting your vibration, adjusting your frequency. Because see, when you're on rhythm, you're going to move as it's supposed to move. Like I said, only thing you basically can do is prolong process or slow it down. So the thing is, you never know. Some processes are meant to be slow, so there's no speeding it up. Some processes are meant to be fast, so there's no slowing it down. Some processes is based on you. And I seem to believe and accept the fact that, just using my process as an example, or my process is, something to look at as in this spectrum or to this spectrum. I use my process and I see it as whatever speed I make it is what it will be. You know what I'm saying? If I get stagnant, I know. I'm moving too fast, I know. I'm moving too slow, I know. But it's really based on whatever I want to make it. I got the power to slow it down, speed it up. I got the power to pause it. It's like I said, it's all based on my decisions and what I choose to utilize. It's all based on my performance. It's all based on my, my perspective and my perception. And that's based on the frequency that I'm on. That's based on the station that I'm in tune with, or the stations. So, like I said, it's all about you and what you choose to do. Like I said, it's going to be a lot of people that reappear from your past when you get to a certain point. And you're going to have to be able to look at these people and realize that by conversation, by action, by thought, that they're still on the same station that you guys were on at one point. they're still on the same channel. You know what I'm saying? They still on the same, they still on the same thing. So you got to be able to basically realize this shit so that you can stay on your frequency, stay on your channel, stay on your station. You know what I'm saying? Because the reason why I don't suggest that you backtrack or go back to hanging around the old crowd is because behavior is contagious, it's influential. Humans influence each other. There's always an exchange. For your positive, they're going to give you a negative. For your negative, they're going to give you a positive. But now there are situations where there's people that's negative amongst negative, so therefore they're both dead. You ever see a group of people where they all look dead? That's because there's no positive energy in it. I've been around people like that where the entire group was dead because it was all negative. And I came in to be the only positive individual, me and another female, which they kept her dead. I just so happened to be strong enough not to be that. But anyway, there's always an exchange. I like to give a quick small exchange of positive energy to get them a little life and keep going on by my way. Just doing my duty to keep life alive, because they're always are granted the law of grace, right? So sometimes you have to do that. You got to give a small shot of positivity, positive energy of life, and keep going, because the dead only wants to drain the living. You got to keep moving. You can't really trust these people anymore, because like I said, they on a different frequency, they on a different channel, on a different station. A lot of these people are already dead now. Your mind is just giving you the illusion that they're alive, but they're already dead. They're already dead. They're already dead. You're going to have to potentially kill them, what's inside them, in order to protect yourself and to live. A lot of us is going to die. A lot of us are going to live. The ones that live will be the ones that be on the right station, on the right channel, on the right frequency. Those who die, it's going to be the ones on the verge of dying with the old station, an old frequency, and the channel and programming is no longer useful. That's obsolete. And you have to accept that reality in order to stay strong, in order to stay well-rounded, in order to stay connected. You know, you have to keep your mind open to receiving that reality, because the minute you close it off and you start to reject truth, and eventually you'll start to resist against life flow. And then when you resist against life flow, life will become hell on earth. A lot of people are living in hell on earth, and they want you to be there with them. You know, they want you to be there, right there with them, because they feel like if You the only one that got life, know how to create life. But they think something wrong with you. They just gonna want to keep you around just to get your energy. But at the same time, the illness that they have, it's only gonna make them look at you and turn their nose up at you because something wrong with you. They can't trust nothing that you say because something wrong with you. But the whole time, it's something wrong with them. The whole time, the only way they listen to you is when they have no other option. When they no longer, when they start to feel like they're going crazy. So hey, why not turn to the crazy person, right? But the minute that they start to actually start walking towards truth, anxiety and fear creep in, or those entities, they come back to visit them, you know, through other people and say something to them, and then they withdraw, turn back to resisting against life flow because it feels crazy to them to experience peace. It feels crazy to them to reach that state of condition. It feels crazy to them to have the bliss. It feels crazy to them to experience a spiritual awakening. It feels crazy to them to experience harmony, you know, in a state of calmness for more than just a day or a few days on vacation, or, you know, an off day or resting day. It feels crazy to them to do these things when it's every day because it's odd. They never experienced it. It feels crazy to hear or experience strictly positive thoughts when you're so used to always thinking negative, always manifesting failure, disaster, tragedy, pain. It feels crazy. And it's quite scary for some. But those are only those who fear the unknown, those who fear God, those who fear change, those who fear living. Some people are comfortable with being dead, and they think that it's living. They think that it's life. You know, like I said, it took me some time to realize that I was on a different station, and some people were still on the same station. It took me some time to realize that when I experienced an awakening and started seeing things differently, started noticing things that it was only those who were trying to rise with the frequency but can't. They fooled me. They tricked me. They had been watching and been around a few people and began to try to put on, but it didn't work. Eventually I seen what it was. I caught on, parted ways, but some people had their opportunity and they got afraid and went against. They chose death over life, and they would die. And you gotta accept that. Whatever happens to these people, it happens. They brought it upon themselves. Can't expect them to not suffer or pay. You know, it is what it is. But like I said, some people is still a chance for those who didn't choose to use. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let y'all break that down on your own. But they The ones that didn't just really don't want to change their ways, they have a chance. They have a chance. And those people, you gotta look at them. You gotta tell them to change the station. So y'all on two different channels. Y'all on two different programs. Y'all on two different frequencies. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Y'all on two different vibrations. You feel me? So, like I said, man, stay on your station. Stay evolving. Stay student. Stay alive. Those who know everything, those are the ones that die. Those that are aware of the ones that live. So, peace reflections.